check. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Forced out left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, let's go. Wait, 20! 2 for 1! 2 for 1! 4 down!
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Wait, 20! Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. We'll take this in back at the 16. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get a pass for 40-yard line.
Their own 41-yard line.
Great. On anyone else?
Right to the air. It's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and they're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Set. Delta.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Delivers it quick to Brown. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts will try it again. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll muck them down to the 6-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Out to his right. To the goal line and in. Dodson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this It's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big time finish, big time play, and they end this drive with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Listen.
Here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff into the hands of Brock Wright. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Super! Value 3! 11.
Now, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 120!
Goff to throw. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw is gone. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. First carry for David Montgomery. We'll get this to about midfield. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Third down, they need 5. Throwing here is Goff. He's got the first down and more than that.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Here's Goff. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
180, 180.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. Now try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
King, Bill King, Bill King.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Open man, Devontae Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Line 7. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
No touch.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He finds Raymond for the completion. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now Goff. This is made by Wright. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
180! Here we go. 76! 76!
To throw. is gone. At the gun, it's Isaac to Slav. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Second and goal. At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Second and goal.
Cut! 180! Tiger, Tiger! What's that?
Goff. This one caught at the floor.
Big to number 14. Ross Saban. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Go, tonight! What is that?
To throw is Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Lions.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, step! No touch, step! Right, anyway, up! No touch!
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Devontae Smith. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they finally get him down, but not before before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 36 yards.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down and 8.
What? 180. 2 for 1. What's up?
Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
No touch. 180, 180.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick quick first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Off balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 21-yard line.
Hold on. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions been lying in my words. How you sold, but still sold unearned. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That called in at the 2. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Off to throw on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Williams. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
No touch it. Ready with it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They're able to